Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a day it has been. But we're here. We're doing it. Welcome to my very first YouTube stream. And we are going to rip and ship. We are going to rip Magic the Gathering tonight. Welcome in, viewer. We are going to rip and ship tonight. We're going to pull some fire. Who's ready to pull some fire? To do that, you basically have to go to my shop, codedshop.com. And there you can see what you can order. Once you submit that order, then basically I will get that notification. I will pull the item and we will rip that item. But in the meantime, we are going to rip Modern Horizons 2. And that's just so that I want to pull some fire too. I want to get some stuff. I want to get some singles for myself. I want to get some stuff for my commander decks. And yeah, so I want to be able to pull that up. And got it right here. Got a fresh new box of Modern Horizons 2 ready to go. And so we'll be able to rip this and freaking get it. It's going to be really awesome. Let me just check everything here, make sure everything's good. Yeah, everything's looking good. Can you guys tell this is my very first stream? Because I am totally lost. Okay. I actually did stream. I've been streaming for about a month on Whatnot. And that's been really interesting. Streaming on Whatnot has been... It's been a ride for sure. Whatnot's kind of a different kind of place, but it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. You know, you have to like come up with a bunch of different games and all kinds of stuff, but not anymore. Now what we do is we're gonna do just rip and ship on YouTube and hopefully Twitch at some point. Yeah, I gotta get my Twitch set up, but it's YouTube for now. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So anyways, we are going to rip Modern Horizons 2. I bought this probably about a month ago. And I do have a box up on the store, so y'all can join in. But basically I've got live readings of cards. So when we pull a card and we want to know what the price is, we can do a live check on that. And this is the queue in order to see like what's up, who's coming up next. Once somebody buys something, then basically I get a notification of what they bought, and then we rip it, and then yeah, eventually then I'll be able to ship it to the person who bought it. And that's all done through the store. And let's see. Maybe I should give you a little tour here. Nah, let's just rip. I'm ready. These are my ceremonial scissors. This is what I use to rip, especially fresh boxes. This is what we use to rip fresh boxes. I don't know if you guys have your own ceremonial rituals that you do to rip things, but any new box, I use these scissors. They come with like a nice sheath as well. Pretty cool. But yeah, so here we go. We're gonna rip a fresh box of Modern Horizons 2. Come on. There we go. I scuffed up the box. The plastic was biting hard. Hope you guys can hear me okay, chat. Can you guys hear me? Am I audible to the world, to the universe? Let me know. I have no idea. I'm just talking to myself. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Who wants to rip this with me? Let's go. Come on. How can you resist? And there's a bunch of stuff you can rip from this as well. Oh man. Just looking at the list of stuff that you can rip, it's freaking crazy. But yeah, let's get this party started. Make sure to visit my shop. Go to shop.com, where you can order a pack and you will be entered into this queue. And then yeah, I'll take a look at what you bought. We'll rip it, and then I'll be able to ship it right to your front door. All right, let's see what we get here. Modern Horizons 2. When I saw that these boxes went on sale with my supplier, I sound like this is like an illegal product or something. And cardboard cards are kind of turning into that. Getting products, obtaining them at decent prices definitely can be very difficult. All right. Our first pack. Our first pack on YouTube. Let's see what I get. Late to dinner. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Create a food token. Lightning Spear. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has trample. 3. Sacrifice Lightning Spear. Deals 3 damage to any target. Lose focus. Replicate. When you cast a spell, copy it for each time you paid its replica cost. You may choose new targets for the copies. Counter target spell until its controller pays 2. Chatterstorm. Create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Storm. Oh, okay. So it has Storm. That's interesting. So I wonder how that works exactly, but I'm assuming that whenever you cast a spell, you can cast another one and it will copy itself. So you do 2, and then you can cast again, you can get 3. Hell Mongrel. Creature Nightmare Dog. Discard a card. Hell Mongrel gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Madness 3. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost or put it into your graveyard. Nice. Artifact land, okay. I do like these artifact lands. I have an artifact deck. And so it's really nice because you can have artifacts on the field that count towards everything else, and they're just lands. So it's really nice. It's also indestructible, which makes it nice. Yeah, that's actually a big bonus. Because I mean, you can easily kill an artifact, and land removal is like terrible in Magic. So having an indestructible land that's also an artifact, it's really good. I'll have to keep that to the side here. Urban Daggertooth. 4/3 dinosaur, vigilance. Whenever Urban Daggertooth is dealt damage, proliferate. Artifact creature, Plumire. Yeah. To sacrifice Parcel Mana, draw a card. Foundry Helix. As additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a permanent. Foundry Helix deals 4 damage to any target. This sacrifice permanent was an artifact. You gain 4 life. Tireless Provisioner. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a food token or treasure token. Okay. Pretty cool landfall. Graceful Restoration. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Return up to 2 target creature cards of power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Nice. Sanctuary Rapture. Flying. Whenever Sanctuary Raptor attacks, if you control 3 or more tokens, Sanctuary Raptor gets +2/+0 gates for strike until end of turn. Okay. Alright, Karmic Guide. It's our first rare. Flying, protection from black. When Karmic Guide enters the battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I actually have this in my Terra deck. Yeah, because Terra can bring things back with power 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. And so but they come in tapped. So you bring out Karmic Guide, he comes in tapped. And then Karmic Guide can then bring back something from the graveyard untapped. So it's really nice. You have like a really good blocker, because obviously that's the downside of bringing something back with Terra. Actually, let's see how much this thing costs. Let's see, which version is it? I think it's just this one right here. Okay, 69 cents. Nothing to write home about. All the all the upgrades I made in my decks are like always cheap singles. All the precon guides that I follow are always like upgrade your precon for less than $50. Ave Progenitor Ooze Storm. When you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before this turn. Copies become tokens. Oh, okay. So I'm starting to understand Storm. Copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. Got it. Okay. So it's a matter of just casting a bunch of little spells and then, or even free spells like Cascade. And then being able to copy it for each time. Isn't legendary if it's a token, right? So that way it gets around the legendary rule. Ave enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each other ooze you control. Dang, so that can get really scary quick. All right, let's see how much this guy's worth. 23 cents. Okay. So we're not pulling fire here. We're not pulling fire yet. Gargoyle. Gargoyle. All right, so nothing much there in our first pack. But that's okay. Actually, I like this land. I know it comes in tapped, and no one likes lands that go in tapped, but I like that it's indestructible. Really can't beat that. Actually, my artifact deck doesn't have green. Yeah, I think it's blue, white, black. Yeah. So this card wouldn't even fit in that. Let's put it to the side there. All right, next pack. Okay. See what we can get. I'm gonna get better and better at ripping these things. Okay. Guardian Kirin. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1 counter on Guardian Kirin. Exile the top card of your library during your next turn. You may play that card. Storm. Okay, I haven't seen a lot of Storm here. Step through. Return 2 target creature to their owner's hand. Wizard cycling 2. What is wizard cycling? We gotta look this up. Okay. Okay, so 2, discard this card, search your library for a wizard card, reveal it, and put it to your hand, then shuffle your library. Ah, okay. So you get to tutor a wizard. Interesting. Well, that seems kind of broken. I wonder what kind of wizards are out there that you can just go and grab. Boom, another artifact land. Still, it's green-white. Can't do nothing with that. But still love the indestructible on that. Bushido 2. Jade Avenger. Action. Show a frog samurai who is a master swordsman, skilled and agile. He stands about 4 feet tall and wields a daisho. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I don't know what Bushido is. I swear I did not start playing Magic yesterday. I've been playing Magic since high school, okay? So like 20 years. Maybe not consistently, but I'm definitely getting more into it now. Okay, Bushido. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. Bushido appeared in the Kamigawa block as an ability associated with samurai creature type. Yada yada yada. Okay, what are the rules? Whenever this creature blocks or becomes block, it gets ++ until end of turn. Got it. Okay, so it gets +2/+2 until end of turn if it becomes blocked or he blocks. Got it. Okay. So kind of like a very... I was going to say it's like an aggressive mechanic, but I guess it's a way... Yeah, actually, this is actually like a green mechanic because you're empowering your creatures to be stronger. And that's like green. It's red as well, so I could see this card doing well in a red deck. Loathsome Curator. Exploit. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When Loathsome Curator exploits a creature, destroy target creature you don't control with mana value 3 or less. Okay. Target creature gets -3 until end of turn. Tragic Fall. That creature gets -13 until end of turn. Instead, you have no cards in hand. Drykeeper. When Drykeeper enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens. 4 squirrels you control get +1/+0 and endgame menace until end of turn. Aw, he loves the squirrels. Look at him. He helps the squirrels out. Menace. Modular 2. When this creature's enter the battlefield with 2... See, but I love the parentheses here. It actually explains the mechanic. Especially, this is a draft. This is a draft booster, so you'd think, hey, let's explain the cards here. Okay. Whenever you cast a spell other than your first spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Arcbound Tracker. Okay. That's Storm, right? I think Storm is actually when you cast a second spell, but this is... You can just keep casting after the first and keep going. So it's actually stronger than it's not Storm, it's what is that mechanic? Strike? Nah. Someone in chat can tell me. I cannot remember it. I have the Jeskai Striker deck that all it does the whole mechanic is that 2 Exile Fairgrounds Patrol from your graveyard. Create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Activate only as a sorcery. Tide Shaper. Kicker 1. You may pay an additional 1 as you cast a spell. When Tide Shaper enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, target land becomes an island for as long as Tide Shaper remains on the battlefield. Tide Shaper gets +1/+1 as long as an opponent controls an island. Graceful Restoration. Choose 1. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Clattering Augur. Clattering Augur can't block. When Clattering Augur enters the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. 4. Return Clattering Augur from your graveyard to your hand. Nice. Sacrifice Soul Cleansing. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Return target non-land... Oh, here we go. Here's a rare. Return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Wow. For only 2? Hold up. This card is broken. This would go great in my Terra deck. Let's see if it's worth anything. Hello? Hello? Healer? No? Probably just like a very basic. Very basic rare. Been reprinted 1,000 times. Let's see. Maybe I got to like. I think I actually have to put them in the right side up. There we go. Yeah, you. Nice. $3. Woohoo! We actually pulled something good. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Take a seat. Take a look at the store. Let me know if there's anything you want to rip. All my prices are like extremely competitive with TCG Player. I researched every item and was like, okay, well, I need to beat TCG Player for sure. So, yeah. You know, it's not that much work, but you know, I never built a store before, so my first time. But yeah. Let's see here. One second, guys. I want to update something here. Let's try that. Yo, Kyle, what's up, bro? I think my stream is really laggy. Actually, no, I think I'm good. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Does everything look okay, Kyle? I thought I was behind, but I'm looking at the YouTube video and I was like behind on the YouTube video somehow. But I'm live now and I'm good. Yeah, everything looks good. Yeah. Boom. Okay, good. I did turn up the bit rates up a little bit. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, I'm on YouTube now, bro. We're getting it done. You're my first commenter ever on my live stream. So congratulations, bro. I thought I had a bot. That's supposed to be like commenting or something. Can you hear the music okay? It's not supposed to be very loud. It's supposed to be really quiet, but okay, it says I'm live. Got it. Okay. Yeah, he's in here. Mr. Chatbot. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's supposed to be like posting every 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, the bot's being really weird. Let's see. Wait, that's not right. No. Most definitely. Okay, see, the bot is here. He is here. Mr. Bot is listening to us. It's Stream Elements. Okay. Back to ripping packs. Here we go. Modern Horizons 2. 15 card draft booster. We're ripping these. I just pulled a $3 card. It's called Persist. Return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with -1/-1 counter on it. And Kyle, I do have like Pokemon stuff. So there's a Pokemon tab that you can click on. And okay, good. Well, I don't know. I guess I could turn up a little bit more, huh? There we go. Turn up the volume a little bit. I mean, I'm a small streamer, so I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for like I'm not streaming like DMCA stuff. Like this is like lo-fi music, which it's like video game lo-fi music, so it's like copying music from video games. Okay, this is pretty sad. What the heck? This pack is so strong. There we go. So yeah, Kyle, I've got Pokemon stuff. If you want to crack some Pokemon. Dude, it's so weird. My YouTube video like gets behind. So weird. Anyways. Okay. So what I'm popping right now is Modern Horizons 2. 15 card draft boosters. There's some like pretty cool cards that we can pull from this. Let's see. Okay. Sets, and let's see. From Modern Horizon, there's Modern Horizons 3, Modern Horizons 2. And then we go to Hidaloo. Oh. What the heck? Oh, I see. There we go. Now you can see it. I think. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we can pull like, I don't think we can pull this showcase card, but even the non-showcase card is a $74 card. And then this Esper Sentinel, I really want this Esper Sentinel for my white decks. Yeah, I mean, $50, $45, $40, $34. These lands are insane. $30 lands. Yeah, I mean, the curve of cards here, look, we're still going. $20. Sorted Hearth and Home. Definitely can pull this. Solitude. $20. So yeah, I mean, it's just a great set to pull really good cards. Imperial Recruiter. So yeah. Let's put this down here. Get out of the way. Oh, I remember what to do. I know what to do. I'm supposed to do that. And I should maybe move. Oops. Not that. There we go. That makes way more sense. And then we hide it. Boom. Okay, I'm back. You're broken till next month. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. Just chill. I'm right there with you, bro. I definitely know the feeling. Question. On your stream, is it staying live like current, or are you having to like catch up to be live? Like you have to click live? Because for some reason for me it's like being really strange. Okay. Back to MH2. All right. Cyclops Berserker reach delirium when Gouge Zealot when Gouge Zealot attacks. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, Gouge Zealot deals 1 damage to each creature defending player controls. Foul Watcher. When he enters the battlefield, surveil 1. Foul Watcher gets +1/+0 as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Marble Gargoyle flying. Marble Gargoyle gets +0/+1 until end of turn. Add 1 mana of any color. Suspend 2. Rather than cast this card from your hand, you may pay Forest. Exile with 2 time counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter. When the last is removed, cast it without paying its mana cost. It has haste. Ooh. Okay. Guiltblade Prowler. 1 tap, pay 1 life, draw a card. Activate only if you have discarded a card this turn. Okay. So you get to draw a card, but only if you've discarded a card. Okay. Here we go. Our indestructible artifact lands, which are pretty good. It's that they come in tapped. That's kind of the issue. Okay, good. It's all good. All good on your end. Cool. Thank you so much, dude. Arcbound Mauser. Lifelink Modular 1. This creature's enter the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, you may put its +1/+1 counter on it on target artifact creature. Nice. All right. Sorry, just updating something here on my end. Make sure everything's good. There we go. Okay. Chrome Courier. When Chrome Courier enters the battlefield, reveal the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand and the other onto the graveyard. If you put an artifact card onto your hand, this way you gain 3 life. Piercing Rays. Exile target tapped creature, forecast 3. Reveal Piercing Rays from your hand. Tap target untapped creature. Battle Golems. Trample. When Battle Golem dies, you gain life equal to its power. Radiant Epicure. When Radiant Epicure enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast this spell. I see. So this 4 option, you only have to pay 1 black, but you can pay another 4 different colors. And so what, the maximum is 5? life and you gain... Each opponent loses 5 life. You gain 5 life. So... It's not that great of a card. That's why I'm not even going to scan. I'm not going to scan it because I know it's not that great. Blazing Root Walla. Creature Lizard. Tap. Blazing Root Walla. Gets +2/+0 until end turn. Activate only once each turn. -0. The wife was like, what the heck are these charges? Oh, the other night on Whatnot. Whatnot is addicting, dude. I freaking love Whatnot. But I'm moving on from it because it's just... I don't know. It just has like a different environment that I'm not really so psyched about. Yeah, I don't really like the environment. Especially the Pokemon stream. It was like very strange. Yeah, because it's like they pretend it's not gambling, but it definitely is gambling. You know, you're trying to get something for nothing basically, but in the end you're ripping off like 90% of people, and then 10% of people like hit big or break even. So I don't know. For me, I just want to put up my products and whoever wants to buy them can buy them. No funny business. Okay. Ravenous Squirrel. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact or creature, put a 1/1 counter on Ravenous Squirrel. 3, sacrifice an artifact or creature. You gain 1 life and draw a card. Nice. Flying protection from artifacts. Angelic Curator. Flying protection from artifacts. Yeah. Okay. So, can't be blocked by artifacts. Can't be targeted by artifacts. Sure, like many artifacts like actually target. So it just can't be blocked by artifact creatures. But he's flying anyways, so... Again, like some of these cards, they don't make a lot of sense. Alright, here's my rare. General Ferris Rokerik. Hexproof for monocolored. That's pretty cool. That's really good. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a 4/4 red and white golem artifact creature token. Okay. And there's my token. Okay. A multicolored spell? That's actually really good. Because he's spawning artifacts for just multicolored spells. And you can just keep casting them over and over again. Yeah, this card is actually really good. For only 3 mana, that's insane. I don't know if this... I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure my artifact deck does not have red. So he would not be able to go into my artifact deck, but... Still, this is pretty cool. This is a pretty good card. Let's see how much it's worth. Number 198. 50 cents. Boo. Didn't get much there. So we've hit 1 good card. Might persist. All right. All right. Let's go for another pack. So just to kind of show you what's going on, I've got Kamigawa collector boosters. This is a sealed box, brand new, ready to go. This is Zendikar Rising, also sealed, brand spanking new, ready to be ripped. And then we've got Commander Legends, Dungeons and Dragons, Battle for Baldur's Gate. We've got a lot more collector boosters. Ton of different products. Really good stuff. Lots of fun. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, out of these boxes you can get multi-$100 cards. That's why they're more expensive, because they've got better cards in there. Okay. These packs are insane. Here we go. Come on. Let's get something crazy. Like a $30 card. Unbounded potential. Choose one. Put a 1/1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures. Proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and/or players and give each counter of each kind already there. Entwine 4. Tavern Scoundrel. Whenever you win a coin flip, create 2 treasure tokens. Ah. 1, sacrifice another permanent, flip a coin. Oh, that's kind of cool. So he can, like, you win a coin flip, you create 2, then you can sacrifice. Oh, I see. Okay, so but you can pay 1, then you have to sacrifice another permanent. That could be anything. It could be like a token, or it could be a treasure token. But essentially, you could sacrifice something that you don't really want, pay 1, or use one of those treasure tokens, and then win another flip, and then generate another 2. So as long as you're winning the coin flips, you can just keep generating mana, that's pretty broken. It's pretty good. The problem is having to win a bunch of coin flips. Flying. When Foul Watcher enters the battlefield, surveil 1. Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. It's an artifact creature. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Welcome, viewer. Welcome in. This is a rip and ship stream. So what we've got here is we have a queue. Just go to gotoshop.com where you can purchase packs. And once you purchase a pack, you'll show up in the queue. And then basically we will rip everything that you bought. And my prices are like extremely competitive right now. So yeah, so get some cheap magic. And we'll rip it live on stream. And then I will ship that to you. Straight to your front door. And of course, we have my scanner here that will scan cards live, so we'll be able to check prices and all that kind of stuff. So welcome in. Right now, I'm ripping for singles for myself. So this is Modern Horizons 2. You can sort of see it there. There we go. This is Modern Horizons 2, and I'm just ripping until I get some singles. Blacksmith skill. Flourishing Strike. Choose one. Flourishing Strike deals 5 damage to target creature with flying. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Kitchen Imp. Kind of like this, like black and white. But yeah, Modern Horizons 2, even the draft packs, even the draft boosters have insane pulls. You can pull like, not like even the most valuable card in here is a showcase, and I believe that's only in the collector booster, but you can pull even the non-showcase version is still crazy good. What was that card called? It was Urza's Saga. Yeah. $74 card. So, yeah, let's see if we can pull it. Kitchen Imp, Flying Haste Madness. There's our artifact land. This one I can actually use for my artifact deck. I'm going to put that one aside. Actually, how much do these lands go for? Let's check. $249. Yeah, 38 cents. It's because they come in tapped. When Dustshell Crawler enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Each creature you control with 1/1 counter on it has trample. Unholy Heat. Unholy Heat deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Delirium. Unholy Heat deals 6 damage instead if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Okay. So just like a crazy damage card if you've got like a nasty, thick graveyard. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Feel free to ask in the chat. Mire Scrappling. Sacrifice Mire Scrappling. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Flame Tongue Yearling. Multi-kicker 2. You can pay an additional 2. Okay, so you can just keep paying 2. And he costs 2. Flame Tongue Yearling enters the battlefield, 1/1 counter on it for each time it was kicked. Okay, so you can just beef him up. When he enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Okay, so you can build him up and do some damage directly to a target creature. And he does like automatically 2 damage. It's pretty good. It's not a bad card. Check the price on it. $125. Oh no! That did not fall in correctly. I have one job. $125. $0.04. I mean, he isn't uncommon. What did I expect? Okay. Arcbound Whelp. Arcbound Whelp gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Modular. This creature enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. When it dies, you may put its 1/1 counters on target artifact creature. Combine Chrysalis. Creature tokens you control have flying. 4. Sacrifice a token, create a 4/4 green beast creature token. Activate only as a sorcery. Flame Rift. Flame Rift deals 4 damage to each player. Okay. Obsidian Charma. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each land your opponents control that can produce colorless. Flying. When Obsidian Charma enters the battlefield, destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. Okay. When he enters the battlefield, destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. Wow, land removal? That's always crazy. Let's see our Obsidian Charma. What are you worth? Welcome in, viewer. What was his number? No, it's not the promo. It's gotta be this one. 60 cents, come on. We're not pulling anything here. Come on. Let's go. Come on, pack. Give me something good. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Foul Watcher flying. When Foul Watcher enters the battlefield, surveil 1. He gets +1 +0 as long as there are 4 more card types among graveyards in your library. Okay, we've seen Marble Gargoyle. Welcome in, viewer. Welcome in. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure to like the stream and subscribe for future content. I love Magic the Gathering, and I'm just getting into like the collector game. So, yeah. So I'm learning. I've never opened up Modern Horizons 2, so we're opening that up now. But go ahead and visit my shop. Go to shop.com, and you can purchase a pack there. And as soon as you purchase it, it shows up for me, and you go into a queue. And I will pull whatever you purchase, and we will rip that live and see what you get. And of course, if we have any questions about like what the price is of something, we can throw into our scanner, and we can in real time check the price of that card. And yeah, see what kind of fire we can pull from these packs. I've got fire hands, okay? All right. I haven't proven that yet, though. I haven't proven that yet on this stream. I have yet to hit anything good. We got a $3 persist from this so far. But there are like $70 cards. And it's insane. The list goes on and on at how many nice cards are in this set. But yeah, take a seat. We're ripping packs. Either way. Tavern Scoundrel. Okay, we saw this. You have to like flip the coin a bunch of times. Lose focus, replicate. When you cast a spell, copy it for each time you paid its replicate cost. You may choose new targets for the copies. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. Nice. So you pay 2 and you can replicate it, pay 3. And just keep countering until they have to keep paying 2 to get rid of it until they can't anymore. Echoing Return. Return target creature card and all other cards with the same name of that card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, see, a card like this does not do well in Commander. This is a card that's not built for Commander because in Commander, you can only have one card name in your deck. Unless it specifically says that you can have more of it on the card itself. So this is definitely like a standard kind of card. So I wonder if it has any value. 083. I mean, I've opened a couple packs, haven't seen it yet. Okay, so 16 cents. All right, more artifact lands. Proliferate. Smell fear. I smell your fear. Proliferate. Choose any number of permanents or players and give each other another counter of each kind already there. Target creature you control fights up to one target creature you don't control. Dahada's ploy. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. You gain life equal to the number of cards you've discarded this turn. Oh, nice. Okay, so in a discard kind of deck, just gain like a bunch of life. And then you can cast it again from your graveyard. It's not that great. Faithless Salvaging. Instant. Discard a card, then draw a card, rebound. Bannerhide Krushok. Trample. Reinforce 2/2. Discard this card. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. Scavenge 7. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a 1/1. Put a number of 1/1 counters equal to the card's power on target creature. Scavenge only as a sorcery. Nice. Oh shoot. That's a scary looking demon. Flying. Archfiend of Sorrows enters the battlefield. Create your opponent. Creatures your opponent control get -2/-2 until end of turn. Okay, so like a mini board wipe. Kill a bunch of like small creatures. Unearth. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Gains haste. Exile at the beginning of the next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield, unearth only as a sorcery. Nice. Welcome in, viewer. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're building this card shop from the ground up. So join the journey. We're building it. We're doing it. Visit my shop. Where am I pointing? Right here. Go to shop.com. Make a purchase. And we'll rip it. I got the queue is free right now. So whatever you buy will instantly rip. And then I'll get it shipped right to your front door. And yeah, it's super hype. We'll be able to see what you pull. We'll get it all on camera, all on YouTube for the world to see. If we pull some fire, that can go absolutely viral. So yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah. You can return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. And then you have to exile it after that. Unearth only as a sorcery. Barbed Spike. When Barbed Spike enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying, then attach Barbed Spike to it. Creature gets +1/+0. All right, here's the big pull. Let's see what we get. Oh, one more. Living weapon. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. It has vigilance and lifelink. Okay, this is actually a pretty good artifact, but let's see. Oh, I'll scan this in a bit. Let's see what we get here. Goblin Bombardment. Sacrifice a creature. Goblin Bombardment deals 1 damage to any target. Oh, there's something behind here. Ooh, a double rare. Thought Monitor. Affinity for artifacts flying. When Thought Monitor enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards. All right. We'll scan these, see what we get. All right, I do want to scan this. Batterbone 2/2/1. Okay, nothing. 279. Okay, there we go. $3.51. We got something there. Thought Monitor. So, yeah, I mean, you get to just sacrifice a creature and he deals 1 damage to any target. So I can see why that's really broken because there's no limit, right? If you have 100 creatures on the battlefield, you throw this guy down for only 2, you sacrifice 100 creatures, you deal 100 damage to any target. You basically win the game. And yeah, so, and goblin decks are known to just make like a crap ton of creatures like that. You could easily get 10 goblins out in a couple turns. So you could do 10 damage. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Thought Monitor. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Not Edge of Eternities. Yep, Modern Horizons. Okay. $1.60. Okay. We're $10 profit. Let's freaking go. Ba, 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 ba. I want to put my chat like right here. There we go. Yeah, I don't understand why is my bot not cooperating. Oh, chat lines? Okay. That might wake him up. Did like a little restriction or something. Alright, there we go. Let's see if he wakes up. Wake up, chatbot. Alright. Next pack. Such a cool color. Welcome in, viewer. Stop scanning. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, these packs are impossible to open. Could just use my scissors. Let's do that. I'm tired of opening this. The scissors are coming out. Here we go. So much easier. It's definitely messier. But a small price to pay. By Shino, last card. Discard a card. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. Steelfin Whale. Affinity for artifacts. Whenever artifact enters the battlefield under your control, untap Steelfin Whale. Landscaper Kolos. When Landscaper Kolos enters the battlefield, put target card from your opponent's graveyard on the bottom of their library. Okay. Jade Avenger. Bushido. Yeah, we learned what Bushido is. Blocks or becomes blocked. Welcome, viewer. Make sure to like and subscribe for future content. Just a simple man pursuing his dream of owning a card shop someday. So here we go. We're popping packs. Make sure to visit my store. Go to shop.com, where you will find very competitive prices for Magic the Gathering cards and Pokemon, if you so please. And we're going to be ripping fire all night. So let's freaking go. I have yet to prove it for myself, but we're at least trying, right? All right, here we go. Bone Shards is an additional cost to cast a spell. Sacrifice a creature, discard a card, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay, so this is some removal. I like this. I do like this card. Okay, another land. Let's see if this has any value. 76. Nope. I mean, it's an uncommon. What are you gonna do? Okay, Omnithopter Paradise. So I definitely have this. Oh, actually, there's one just like this. It doesn't add a mana of any color, but I believe it's free. It's a free artifact. It costs 0. That's the one I have. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Hellbent. That creature gets -13/-13 until end of turn instead if you have no cards in hand. Dihada's Ploy. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Gain life equal to the number of cards you discarded this turn. Okay. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. You gain life equal to the number of cards you Yeah, we saw this guy before. Okay, here's that demon that we saw earlier. His little board wipe guy. No, I don't think he was worth anything. Arcus Acolyte. No uncommons have surprised me so far. They've been under $1. For each lifelink Outlast, each other creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has Outlast. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature Outlast only as a sorcery. Okay. Outlast doesn't seem like that great of a mechanic. Steel Dromedary. Steel Dromedary enters the battlefield tapped with 2 1/1 counters on it. Steel Dromedary doesn't untap during your untapped step if it has a 1/1 counter on it. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may move a 1/1 counter from Steel Dromedary onto target creature. Okay. Patrick Gnomes, artifact creature. Lots of artifact creatures. I'm liking this. Generate Patrick Gnomes. Oh, so all you have to do is discard a card and you save him. He's not really worth saving, but that's besides the point. Unmarked Grave. Search your library for a non-legendary card. Put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle. Nice. So little tutor. Put into your graveyard. I mean, these cards are so broken. I won my last Commander Night because I can't remember what card it's called, but I was able to tutor 3 cards, put them into my graveyard. And that's just a broken for my Terra deck. It's so broken. But yeah, this has got to be worth something. Vectis Gloves. His artifact Landwalk. Nice. So if anybody controls an artifact, I'm unblockable. That's really crazy. And we got a foil too. All right, we'll scan both of these. See what's up. All right, let's start these gloves. Foil. 13 cents. Still garbage. Okay, unmarked grave. Here we go. It's this one. Okay, $2. Nice. So we're getting about $2 from these packs, give or take. Like every other pack is about $2. So definitely not profitable. I mean, these packs, they can go hard for sure. Just checking up on things here. Good.
Like I was in the woods one day.
All right, I'm actually gonna try something here. I am going to try to go live on Twitch real quick. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. Yes, Stream Elements. He did it. He posted my link to my shop. Thank you, Mr. Chatbot. You have done your job for the first time. Okay. Bum, bum. All right, let's see. Okay, Kyle, I'm actually gonna be right back. I might have to end the stream just for like a couple minutes. Actually,